All right, I created a brand new enclosure, and what this is, it gives me XP from the mobs. So like the other ones, they don't get XP, they only get the drops. What this one does, it gets the XP. I have a skeleton spawner that when the skeletons spawn, it collects the XP, and I want to give a shout out to the person that created it. I'll put his name somewhere in the video, but I made it more unique to me. Like his was set up differently than what I was intending to use it for. So what I have is these are the autonomous activators, which I have a sword in there. Like I have the obsidian sword that it only takes one hit when the mob gets right next to it. As you can see, every time the skeleton spawn, it takes one hit and then it just dies, and then the XP gets sucked into a vacuum hopper, which the tank is set to the top part of the vacuum hopper is set up. So any XP that gets sucked into the vacuum hopper goes into this drum, and any of the drops, this is the one that all the mob drops, I don't accept none of the mob drops. So what it does on this one, let me explain this one before I go all the way down and show y'all the other parts of it. What I have here is these are connected to two fans that's right in the front, or I have 4 fans, but these ones are turned off because one is faced 30 degrees to the right and this one is faced 30 degrees to the left, or this one is faced 30 degrees to the left and this one is faced 30 degrees to the right. And this one right here is just face forward, and that one right there is face forward. I have these two off right now because I was noticing that when the mob drops happen, that these two were battling with each other, so it was pushing it to the back and it wasn't allowing the vacuum hopper to suck it in. So what I did was I turned these off, and if the skeleton happened to come over here on this side, which it had, like these two are powerful enough to push the skeletons back to the autonomous activators. So that, like, I probably can take these off, but I'm not, because I'm gonna leave it in there for the fact that I don't want to put a full block there, and I think the fan allows the game to think that it's not a full block, so a skeleton cannot spawn in this area or this area. So that's how I have this set up, and then at the bottom, this is how it goes. Like it's similar to this setup where the items get sucked down. Instead of it getting put into a chest, it just automatically shoots directly straight into the trash can. So it goes, the items come down, and I have this servo that says anything, like no matter what it is. It's like how I have filters on this one that says to suck only these out of the system. This one says everything that the mob drops, suck it out of the vacuum hopper, and it doesn't affect the XP. Like the XP gets sucked into the system, and then it gets put into the drum. This takes items. Like this is not a fluid duct, this is an item duct, and it takes the items and throws it in the trash can. And also I have a little thing in the back. I have it covered. I don't know if I have it fully covered up, so let me fly real quick over here. I have some more solar panels. I do have it covered up because I wanted it to be dark in here. So what I'm gonna do is just, I'm gonna put some more brick texture here just to make it look more clean. But in here, let me see. Let me get in here real quick and show y'all what I have. Right here, I have the leadstone energy cell that's being powered by the steam dynamo, which is, I have a water source right here that's keeping water flowing to it. So anytime that I need to get some water, I can just pop this off and go to, I have a thing that sucks water and it puts it into the tank. So anytime that I need water, I can just pop it off easily. I need to create like, I don't know, because these I don't know if these allow light to come through. So that's the reason why I have the blocks placed over it, because I don't know, because these are, I don't know if they emit light, but they seem to, because it is like red glowing. So I think it does emit a little bit of light. So I just covered it up. And yeah, this system is being powered, like the autonomous activator. Well, I'm gonna call them activators because it's multiple of them. This is powering those. So solar power is getting that power to that, and also keeping this powered. So then the only thing that will run out is the water, and that's an easy fill because the I don't know what it's called. The pump, it's a pump. Like the pump just sucks water. I don't know if it is an unlimited thing or if it's like over time the pump will suck the water. That's, I think it is. It's an unlimited thing because the water goes through like a system, and it goes through like, not this part, but like a small little kind of like quarry, or I don't know what to call it. It's like a little river bank or something. So I think it's unlimited because it does get the water from the big, I'm gonna call this the ocean. I don't know. It's not technically an ocean, but the big body of water gets sucked into the little quarry, and the pump sucks it up. So I think it's a unlimited source. So I'm gonna cover this back up so I can get my mobs to spawn. I don't know if it's a better source, but you know, I feel like it's better. And then I put torches on the side because I was hearing mobs spawn outside, like they would spawn outside, and because it was daytime, I would hear them burn. So I just placed a couple torches on the outside, and I am going to be cleaning this up to make it look a lot more like this. It's just, you know, right now I was just getting into the design, not the design, but the functioning stages of it, because I wanted the function to work first before, you know, the looks, because I don't want to get something not working and then put texture around it and then have to demolish the texture and then do it all over again. So I just wanted to get this set up, and then now that it's set up, I am going to put some details into it. And also I covered these up because I think covering it up makes the mob spawn more at night. So I just, you know, covered it up, you know, and when I need to, you know, look in here, I just see how everything is doing. I just come down here, check. The blaze don't seem to be, you know, because I can hear the blaze, but they don't seem to be getting hit, and I don't know what that's about. But maybe I can, you know, maybe just throw a fan up there, and let's see. Sometimes the XP may get stuck, but it is filling in because before it was like 3,000. Now it's like 10K, 420. So now it's like 10K. So I know that it's getting full, and I'm going to be using it to repair my tools instead of having to go outside and fight mobs and, you know, collect only a certain amount of XP per night, which is only like 30 levels, and 30 levels is not enough to... What happened to the chicken? A chicken spawned and died? 30 levels is not enough to repair the tools that I use, because I use a lot. You know, I fly a lot, and majority of the time I'm flying, so that's one of the things that I need the XP for, is fixing my wings, because the wings, and going to my enchanting table, if I try to repair my wings at a certain level, because sometimes my wings may get to, like, my wings may get to be like at 90, in like 90, like right now it's 1,392. Sometimes like I'll just not look at it, and it'll get to like 90, 70, and then I'll go to my enchanting table and I'll try to enchant it, and then it'll crash the game because it's a mod and it's not a vanilla Minecraft thing. So I don't know if it tries to register it and then it's like, no, this isn't a vanilla Minecraft thing. So it crashes the game, and then I also lose that item when I have to create again. Not that it is, and like if I look at the recipe, it is a expensive item. Not so much, the nether warts and feathers. I can get those easy, but obsidian is something that doesn't come across easily. Even though I have a obsidian volcano, but that's like far out. That's probably like 60,000 blocks away, and I'm not trying to go 60,000 blocks away just to get a couple obsidian to make some wings. So this will allow me to get unlimited XP as long as I use it properly. And also, I think what I'm going to do is on the swords that I put in the autonomous activator, I think I'm going to enchant them. Maybe I'm gonna try to put mending on them to see if that repairs them just like by itself. And I'm gonna put like sharpness. Well, I don't need to put sharpness on it. Maybe like unbreaking or like an XP boost on them. Maybe that'll help me get a lot more XP, because this sword that I have in my hand, like I have XP boost 3 on it, and looting, I don't think looting does anything for XP. I think looting is more for like mob drops. But then I have unbreaking 3, mending, and XP boost 3. So I'm thinking about putting at least the unbreaking, the mending, and the XP boost on the source that I have in there. And I need to create a 5th autonomous activator, because there's a empty slot, because I only created 4, because I was trying to create it like close to my house, but then it was like how the space that I had next to my house wasn't enough, and I didn't want to do extra building around it. So I just thought to myself, I already have a place where mobs spawn and I'm collecting things. Let me just add additional structure to it. So that's what this is. And plus, this was already a spot for something. Like I was gonna put the wither skeleton spawner, but because of the wither skeleton spawner, when you bring it to the overworld, it turns into a regular skeleton. I can't talk. A regular skeleton spawner. That what I wanted to use it for, I couldn't. So in order for me to create a wither skeleton spawner, I would have to create it the same kind of setup, but in the nether. So yeah. And also shout out to everybody who's been liking the TikTok videos, who's been sharing, bookmarking. Shout out to all you guys, because that gives me fuel that tells me that what I'm doing is what I should be doing. Like all of the likes, it doesn't have to, a couple likes, it kind of gives me the joke that I need to just continue to do what I do, because those couple likes are turn into more, and then I can have my own persona in Minecraft, and and have fan engagements with you guys, and be in spots where we can have meetups and talk about anything. It doesn't have to be all Minecraft related. It could be anything, your days, what you've been up to, what you find fascinating. So I appreciate everybody that's been in support of the TikTok videos, and I'm going to go and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tear down some things, and also I have to move is it dark outside? It looks nighttime. I'm gonna have to move the quarry. Because it did what it needed to do. I made a little mistake. I let it run too much, because now it created a bigger hole that I don't need. I wanted it to create a level of where this, let me see if I can go else, where this level is. I wanted it to create a level like that, but I let it run a little too long and it collected a lot of resources, and that's fine and good. But the hole that it created, I have to fill that in, and that's going to take a lot of time. I mean, maybe I don't have to fill it in. Maybe I can just put some torches so things don't spawn, and create just like a couple layers that is fine, where if I dig down, it's not just like one block and I fall all the way down to my, well, not my death, because I have feather falling in good armor and all of these things that allow me not to take fall damage. But I'm gonna have to maybe like 3 layers, just create like 3 layers. So I'll be comfortable with 3 layers, I guess. Not I guess, yeah, I'll be comfortable with having just like 3 layers. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do that. And also I still gotta upload the video, the last video. I haven't created a thumbnail and haven't did anything to that video, but that video would be up later today sometime. So y'all can go and check that out. But I'm gonna go and do this or that, not the video part, but the tearing down some stuff and moving some stuff over, and I'll be right back with you guys. This is the part that I was talking about. Like I made a structure outside of the house that I put everything in here, but because of how small this is, like I didn't have enough room to create what I wanted to create. So now, I have to tear this down and, re-put the panels or the covers back, which, it's not something that's gonna be hard. Can I sleep? Let's sleep this away. Sleep the thunderstorm away. Yeah, just wait, is it going away? Yeah. Not gonna be hard. Just for the time being, there's gonna be a hole in my wall. So let me get to doing that, and then, I'll get right back to you guys. All right, everything is torn down. I just got a giant hole in my wall now. Giant hole in the house. And also, let me do this, because also, like, I don't like how pointy this is. So I think I'm gonna go 3 and then just take everything that is up here out. Do I have enough room in the inventory? Probably not. But from this oh no, can I? Let me see. Oh no, probably can't. Yeah, I think I can. From maybe go 4. Maybe I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go 4 up instead of 3. Go 4 up, and then from there just have the top part be flat. So let me do that. What is that? This is 4. Let me get my strong pickaxe, because it's gonna take forever. I'll be right back once I'm done. I'm gonna have a hole in my roof, hole in the wall. I just built this house. Now I'm remodeling. Oh no. This thing is doing work, guys. Something is outside destroying something. No, you stupid. Bro, no. Get out of here. Get out of here. Bro, good thing I caught it, because he would have destroyed everything. Bro, what was he? What is this? Oh, it's a cave. He came. What? Why? What's his reasoning for coming over here? He don't like skellies? And how long has he been here? Like, how long has he been trying to get in? Now I gotta replace the ground because he done messed it up. So let me get to that. Let me do that. My house still open. Like, why am I going to the door when I don't got no walls? I can go through the roof if I wanted to. I'll be right back once I get this cleaned up. Alright, I got it cleaned up. Everything is back in order. Big mega giant guy didn't destroy everything. He tried to get in here to, kill the skeletons, but in the process of him trying to do that, he messed up my switches. Like, I had to replace 3 of the levers. Now I put, like, this is a thicker cobblestone wall now. No, you're not, brother. No, you're not. And now he shouldn't. Well, he's still going to come around, but whatever he thinks he's doing, he's not going to be doing. And sad to say, guys, Corner Cow has escaped, and I don't know where he went. I searched. I guess I accidentally clicked the gate when I was feeding the cows, and he got out. And I don't know where he went. Like all of them escaped, and I was looking all around for him, and I couldn't find him. Corner Cow escaped, and he's long gone. So it's a sad day. You know, there will be no Corner Cow 2. Well, maybe they were. Corner Cow 2. Hey, are you Corner Cow 2? Yeah? Okay. That little nod gave me the, yeah, okay. Thanks for the nod. Now you're Corner Cow 2. Get out my face. I'm going to just go through the hole in the wall, because, hey, get out of here. Look. Now that I don't have a wall on here, everybody's just coming in here. Second time an Enderman has been in my house. No, brothers. I gotta fix that real quick. All right, now you be Corner Cow 2. There you go, corn. Did I spell corn wrong? C-O-R-N. Dang it, I spelled corn wrong. Well, you're Connor Cow. That is who you are now. You're Connor Cow. Corner Cow. Now have a baby with Corner Cow. You two are, excuse me, get out of here. You two are going to repopulate the system. Come on, get over here. You don't like Corner Cow? Is Corner Cow not good enough for you? Hey, excuse me. What are you doing around here? There you go. A little walk over to Corner Cow. Look at that slow walk. You saw that little slow walk? What's going on? Hey, I see you over there. Hey, what you doing? No. Yeah, wait. Okay, I thought Corner Cow didn't have a baby. Or whoever who had the baby. I don't know. I'm not placing genders on y'all. Be who you be. Didn't I see that creeper? You. I saw you. Get out of here. Creeper. So, my XP spawner, my XP gatherer tank is doing extremely well, because last time I checked, I was at 3,000 or 30,000, and now it's at 100,000. So I'm no mathematician, mathematologist, I don't know, but that's more than 75% full. So when that gets full, I'm going to go in there. I already have the XP shower on me. I'm gonna light it up and get to repairing stuff. See how much it costs to repair everything. You know, and also I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna do some upgrades to the swords that are in there. So like I said, I'm gonna put Unbreaking 3, or the highest Unbreaking I can put. I'm gonna put Mending on it. Hopefully Mending works outside of players. I'm going to put the XP boost 3 on it. So I'm gonna try to get as much XP into me on my bar to see if I can enchant all 4 swords. Also, I still have to create a 5th one, a 5th autonomous activator, because there's a missing spot in there. So I gotta do that. So there's a spot. I gotta move this axe off of my hotbar, because this axe is good, but it destroys everything quickly. So put that in my tool bag and put this on my second. See right there, the spot that's missing, I'm gonna put a 5th machine right there. So any mob that spawns in this area, there's a fan and it'll push it that way, instead of having the mob having to move and then get pushed. And hopefully all of the, let me check, because I filled this in and I don't know if that was a good idea for now. So I gotta check the drum to see how much water is in the tank. All right, water's still good, and power should be fine because of the solar power that I have. Like, the solar power should give enough power to last this thing forever, because these are full. Like, if these weren't full, then I would know that something either is disconnected or something is going wrong inside. But since these all have 50,000 RF, which I don't know what RF, because it's 2 ones. It's like the UF and then it's like RF. So I don't know what RF means. And I know RF goes to all all RF goes to all RF powered machines, but I don't know what UF does. If UF can go to this, and can this go to UF to power those machines? I don't know. Don't know yet. But what I do know is harvest time. And I'm gonna go over here and do a harvest. This is the first time ever everything has been grown. So I'm gonna go in here and do a little harvest job. Okay, the wall is fixed. But now, gotta work on the roof. So I'll get to that. And you know what it is. I'll be right back once I'm done. All right, everything is done. There is a little gap between, but it's not noticeable. Like if you look at it from any angle, this angle, the outside angle, you wouldn't notice it. It's, you know, only if you come close you would notice it. But you know, it's not nothing. You know, I don't think anybody couldn't tell that there's something missing. It's just, you know, oh, something. Just it's more air that it comes. No, that didn't do what I wanted to do. Just more airflow come through. You know, that's all. Just a little more airflow. And I also noticed I don't have no light in here. Let me put some light in here. I found a use for the curtains that wouldn't go on the windows. I just put it around the bed and they work. I just can't get in the bed like this. I have to get in the bed from this angle. But then, you know, I can close these. Now they don't close all the way because they're still, but I think, as you know, I can just leave them open as just a decorative thing, even though I gotta replace this right here. Oh man, I gotta replace these because, you know, I want it to match with the floor layout. So let me go grab some of that. What is that, oak? I don't even know if I have oak planks. I think I gotta grow some oak. There, it looks a little, you know, I wouldn't say it looks a little funny because the covers and the oak wood are different shapes, because I have a mod that makes Minecraft trees look circle, and you know, it gives it character, I guess. You know, it just gives it a little bit more character. So now I can close these or open these, keep these. I'll probably keep them open. Can I put curtains here? No, I can't put curtains here because this is a cover and I had to remove the covers from the ground or the floor in order to get this like this. I can't put these strips on the side because it messes up. Like I can't get into the bed, or if I do get into the bed, there's no way that I can get out. So I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna just leave it like this. Like, this is not, you know, it's not bad if you're looking at it from this angle, you know. And this is my bedroom, so don't be looking in my bedroom anyway. You know, my bedroom is off limits. My bedroom is just for me. Don't put your eyes on my bedroom. And also, I fixed the roof. The roof is now fixed. Like I said, there's only this little gap that's here, but not noticeable by looking. You know, if you're looking at it, you wouldn't notice it. This wall is now fixed. The mob XP gatherer, I don't know what to call it. The XP is doing extremely well. Let's see what it's at right now. Like, I always have to run down here because I can't jump over this, because this is attached. Well, why am I flying? Because this is attached to, like, if I would have made this just one more higher, then it would have been fine. I can just jump over this, but you know, I wasn't thinking forward, so you know, I'm not able to get over this, so I gotta run all the way down and then come over here to check to see how much XP. Doing good. Now I still gotta take the things out, so I'm gonna do that right now. Take the swords out, and I don't even have it. Well, I think I can get in there and take them out and out. And let's see, take this, that. I don't need to light it up because I'm not going to be in here long. Then, no, I do need to light it up. Or, is the XP going to suck over me? Let's see. I got the shower right there. Put it on. Who's getting it? I got to turn these off. Turn these off real quick. I'm not getting the XP, so let me turn my magnet on, see if I can get it. Yeah, there it is. Now I'm getting it. All right, I think that's good right there. I don't need any more, please. Wait, why did it run out so quick? It ran out quick? 50? Why is it stone? Why do I have stone? It should be cobblestone. I don't have not one cobblestone on me. I got one that I can close this up with. All right, I'm gonna go do this and then I'll be right. Okay, now there's a fifth one in there with the exact same obsidian sword with the exact same enchantments on it. Unbreaking, mending, and XP boost. So hopefully this setup will, let's see. Okay, I saw the items go in there. I didn't see the XP, but you know, a couple of hours of AFK. Okay, I saw the XP there. And it looks like the XP boost on the sword is working. I don't know if the mending is working because if the item is, or if the XP is going directly into the tank, then mending wouldn't work because the vacuum hopper is taking precedence over it going into the machine. It's saying there's XP in this area, put it in the machine. But it seems to be working. You know, I can hear a lot more skellies spawning, but I don't know if they're spawning in the other thing or because it's more of them. Because it's four, I have 4 skeleton spawners. I have 3 here and then 1 in its own thing. So I don't know if it's saying it's more skeletons should spawn based on, you know, what is here. And hopefully, like, they're like skeletons are not spawning outside because I don't see no bones outside. Who pushed me? Who pushed? I got pushed by the fan? Who pushed? Something pushed me. So yeah, skeletons are not spawning out here, so I feel good about that. So I'll just block this off and hopefully more skeletons will spawn in here because I'm looking at these chests and the rate that these things are, like the arrangement that I place all of these is now working a lot better, except for the blaze. The blaze still, wait, why aren't these getting, oh no, that's the filter. My fault. I was looking in the filter like, why isn't that getting sucked out? And the zombies seem to be dropping a lot more of everything. Like they drop tools, iron. I don't know where the bones are coming from. I guess the bones could be coming from the skeletons or the zombies. I don't know. Maybe they do drop bones. I don't know. Maybe it's coming from the skeleton spawner. I don't know. All I know is this is working. So I'm going to let this run for a couple hours and then, well, I'm going to end the video here because I've been, you know, doing a lot of work. I worked on the house. I did this arrangement. This episode was, you know, productive and it was, you know, not a lot of things going on. Like I wasn't running back and forth from things to other things. And, you know, I think I only did like 2 things, fix the house and set this up, you know? So I'm gonna end the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like I always say, do all of the things that people do to show their support. And until next time, I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace, peace.